lovely bath scene. Now, what was that all about, you think? Okay, so let me share with you this really special ritual I've just done with my daughter number 2 a few days ago. Let me give you a backstory. As the title of this video suggests, this is a ritual from childhood to womanhood. You see, I grew up in a very traditional, I would say Indonesian / Javanese culture. So there's a lot of old-fashioned or ancient rituals when it comes to femininity and womanhood that my mother and my late grandmother were very focused on. So when I was 12, on my birthday, my mother took me for a lovely birthday picnic. And that evening, I screamed and I cried. I told my mom, there's something in my panties. Of course, it turned out that I just started my period. So my mother was like, oh, okay, this is really special. You know, I'm going to have to give you a special ritual at the end of the whole thing. So she found out that my period was over. She said to me, we're going to give you a special bath, a special ritual. And it was a flower bath. It's a very, very traditional Indonesian thing. A flower bath accompanies a woman through different phases of her life. Now, very sadly, this ritual is now dying. I've just been doing a poll among all my friends in Southeast Asia, in my community, and apparently not many moms do this ritual anymore. So I thought I want to share it and revive it again, maybe, because it's a very special ritual. It's actually quite emotional when you do this. So, as I mentioned, a few days ago, my number 2 finally became a woman. You know, in the medical sense, not in the social or emotional sense. So it was very special for her, of course, because I needed to hold her sister. So at the end of your period, at the end of your menstruation, you have a special bath, and this is the last ritual bath your mother gives to you as a baby. You know, in our culture, we tend to shower our children until they're quite old because, you know, we're a bit controlling maybe compared to maybe in the Western world. We want to control everything out of our kids' life, every aspect of their life. So anyway, so when she was clean, and then as you can see, I put her in the bath, and where the camera stopped, I actually took a cup. And I started saying some prayers. Of course, in our culture, it tend to be prayers from the Quran. It tend to be very spiritual or holy prayers. And it always starts with what you call the Fatiha, or the mother of all prayers, which is praying to God and, you know, asking for mercy and everything else. And then my mother did a whole lot of prayers and a lot more dua or asking for God for certain things. So I did it in English for my daughter 6, since she doesn't speak my language or Arabic. So I basically, as I was taking the cup, and I was crying a little bit actually, I said to her, you know, this is ritually the last bath I will ever give you, because now you're no longer a child, you're no longer my baby, you're now a young woman, you are turning into your own woman. I'm gonna cry. So I said to her, from today onwards, you have the ability, oh my God, stop me already, onions, take it away. I told her, from today onwards, you are capable of becoming your own mother, of producing your own babies. But of course, in my heart, you will always be my baby, except today, you are now your own woman, you are capable of making your own decisions. Emotionally, you're still young. But, you know, you are a woman in some ways. As nature intended, you are now a woman. And as I gave her that, you know, as I keep showering her and I wash her hair and everything else, I gave her a prayer. I told her, I'm sending you my beauty. I'm sharing with you my strength. I'm sharing with you my gut instinct. I'm sharing with you my wisdom. And I'm sharing with you tradition that has been passed from my grandmother to my mom and to me and now to you. Oh my God, excuse me. Anyway, yes, we both cried. My daughter cried. We hugged each other in the bath. She hugged me. She kissed me. Oh God. The reason why I'm sharing this is because even though it's a very private ritual, it's a very private moment, when I told a couple of my British friends, mummy friends, that I have this ritual, they were like, oh my God, how do you do this? Can we learn? Can we adopt it? And I told them, of course you can, bar the ritual prayers, whatever, do what feels best for you. But for me, this is a gift I'm giving my daughter. This is for me a very special transition period, which I want her to remember for the rest of her life. The way I remember as that 12-year-old girl on her own birthday, becoming a woman on her 12th birthday, and a few days later my mother doing this ritual bath. And we didn't have a bathtub where I grew up, it was just a plastic basin that I kind of stood in with my legs curled up to my chest, and my mother doing this same ritual prayer. She went out of her way to find 7 different flowers. We normally do 7, but I couldn't get more than 5 different kind of flowers in this weather, whereas in Asia we have a lot more tropical flowers, a lot more fragrant flowers. And of course, you put lots of essential oils, or you put perfume in there. It is like giving your daughter the anointing, to anoint them like you do with the prophets and the olden days. They did pharaohs, the Egyptians. It's all about anointing people with the best smells. Basically, you're turning your young daughter into an angel, into this, in my language we call it bidadari, into this young angel. You want her to smell beautiful, you want her to look beautiful, and you want to pass on this love as a mother to her child. So this is called mandi bunga, or flower bath. So if you're ever interested and you want to know more, drop me a message or send me a question underneath the video. I'll be so happy to share with you. This again is a ritual that apparently I just found out a few days ago not many people in my culture that I grew up with are doing anymore. So I'm very happy to share with you that I am still doing it. And I've got one more girl, and she's 5 now, Isla. And who knows, maybe in about 5, no, she's gonna be 10. In about 6 or 7 years time, when she's 11 or 12, I might be going through my last ever womanhood ritual for my girl. So if you are a mother, whether you're a Malay mom or Indonesian mom or a Malaysian mom, Bruneian mom, please let me know if you're still doing this ritual, because I'd love to know if there's more than just me doing this. Or if you're interested to do this for your own daughters, please get in touch with me. I would love to share this very special ritual with you. And with that, thank you very much for watching, and please don't mind these silly tears. I hope to see you in my next video, and do subscribe if you haven't. Ta-da!